the show tonight, I'll be talking to an Oscar-winning French actress, the genius behind The Office, and a comedy legend. Isn't that right, Ronnie?
Yes, it is, Graham. And I'll be talking to the weatherman who said the fog will be choking and woking, it'll be dry and rye, cool and cool, but if you live in Lissingdown, take an umbrella.
Let's start the show! We have got a truly international lineup for you tonight. From France, Oscar-winning star of The English Patient and Chocolat, Juliette Binoche is on the show, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. From Reading, England, creator and star of The Office and Extras, Ricky Gervais is here. From Bonnie, Scotland, comedy giant Ronnie Corbett is on our show. From the Emerald Isle, the brilliant Imelda May is here. Hey! Oh. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I am so glad we managed to prize Ronnie away from the golf course. I mean, he's always out playing a few holes. He really is. Yeah. Loves it. I don't know. I'll be talking to Ronnie about his film career. Yeah, as well as being a comedy legend. He's appeared in lots of films, including the 1962 classic Operation Snatch. I'm not making it up. Of course, Operation Snatch didn't have a double meaning in those days. Nor did Ronnie's previous film, Fun at St. Fanny's. Of course, I'll be chatting to Ricky Gervais about his new series of Derek, set in a care home for the elderly. Now, Ricky actually sent us this picture from the new series. I believe that's what you call looking up old friends. I'll also be chatting to Ricky about his early days in a band. Yeah, he was in a band. Should we have a sneak preview of what he looked like back then? I couldn't believe that is Ricky Gervais. Mind you, he's hardly changed at all, has he? That's all coming up, plus more of your stories for the big red chair. So let's get some guests on. Later we'll be having music from Imelda May. But first, he's an extra special guest. It's Ricky Gervais. Yay! Hello. Lovely to see you. It's hello from him. It's Ronnie Corbett. Oh, hello, sir. How are you? Lovely to see you. Ronnie Corbett, everybody. And she's the French star of The English Patient. It's Juliette Binoche. Hey, nice to see you. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. What does it down do? Woo. A very warm welcome to the three of you. Hello. 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 Now, Ricky, those bath pics. You're still doing the bath pics.
It's a hobby.
Have you seen these bath pics before, either of you?
Well, the idea is to look as awful and stupid and ugly as you can.
Yeah.
So, the bath is perfect, because not only have you got the thing that squashes your neck, because the things like that, but you've got the water that distorts your face as well. So it's a double whammy. I discovered this late in life. I'd have been doing these all my life, but yeah.
So these are some examples we've taken for your Twitter feed.
Oh!
That's him. That's it. How do you black out your teeth?
Whatever's around. Maybe a soap thing, or the shampoo, bit of carton from something. Just anything, really.
Here's more. Love it. That's a nice happy one. Let's do another. That was terrifying. Have you ever been tempted to do this, Juliette? No,
I don't think you could do it, actually. Well done.
Dear. Now, particularly nice to see Ronnie, because Ronnie has a habit, and this is a very peculiar habit, and I don't know if it says more about Ronnie or about the state of the nation, but you get trapped in toilets a lot.
I do, that's right.
No, seriously, he gets trapped in toilets.
Yes, that's right.
But posh toilets.
Posh toilets.
Yeah.
One is the bathroom and the other one is the toilet. Is that the bath? You're stuck in the bath.
Yeah, exactly. In the toilet. Yes, but he doesn't take pictures. Happily, he doesn't take pictures.
Toilets, that's right. Toilets at Windsor Castle.
Windsor Castle?
Buckingham Palace.
Buckingham Palace.
Strapped there.
You're not getting in through the window, and that's why you're trapped. Why are you getting trapped in the toilet?
They're unlucky with the latch. And Victor Spinetti, dear, his memorial service at St Paul's Covent Garden, I really was in trouble. I could not get out. And eventually I had to scream and shout, and somebody came and threw a screwdriver over the top of the door so I could take the lock off.
Were you supposed to be doing a reading at his funeral?
Yes, I was. I was out in time for the reading.
Oh, you were out in time for the reading, yes, because that's bad.
Slightly stressed, but I was out.
Now, we are, of course, very happy to have Oscar winner on our sofa, Juliette Binoche. And because we knew you were coming, Juliette, the audience have been learning some French.
Oh, wow.
And they have a special greeting for you. You let me down. We worked at this. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Bonsoir, Madame Binoche. Nous vous souhaitons une bonne soirée. Hey, well done. Yeah. And I'd like to thank a lady in the audience who taught us that. She's got a made-up French name, I can't remember it. Oh, sorry, no, it'll annoy me. What was it again?
Anaïta.
Anaïda. Anaïta.
Anaïta.
Is that a real name?
Is it a real name?
Before.
See? Hello, lady from France, never heard of it before. She made it up. She's on the run. And what's the weird story about you wanting to become a spy?
Well, I had to make a film where I was a spy, and I was looking for a secret agent to talk to and
They're hard to find.
They're hard to find. But I had an intuition, actually, because I heard a sort of a story from the neighbor. It was a little weird, but then I thought, maybe I should go and knock at his door and then ask some questions. Because his wife also was a kind of investigator in journalism or something, and she was very talkative. He was not. But I knocked at the door, and then they invited me in, and we talked a little bit, and we saw each other again and again, like 2 or 3 times. And after a while, I got quite a lot of information.
But I would put it to you that your neighbour was a very bad spy if he just told you everything. After you popped around for coffee.
No torture, no nothing, just some biscuits. That's an easy one, isn't it?
Although if I was a spy, I'd tell everyone. I'd go, you never guess what, I'm a spy.
No, but he was retiring. He was retiring.
But you're kind of known for you do learn how to do things. Like you did learn how to make chocolate for chocolat.
Right.
But those things, do you still know, or is it like you know in the moment and then you just? I don't know.
You have, well, memory. I mean, it fades away a lot of things. Oh, we do. Yeah, I still know some stuff about chocolate. You know, don't heat it up too much, and you can mix it with, you know, butter, milk, and sugar, whatever.
Now, Ricky, because Ricky acts. You do a lot of acting. Now, would you describe yourself in the same way? Are you very immersive? Are you a method actor?
No. It's too much work. No.
Too much work.
It's too much. All that. Oh no. I just. What's the character? It's me. Same hair, so I'm not in makeup very long. You get this hair. You get this accent. I'm from Reading. I write that in. I'm from Reading. One of the first things I had was there was a scene, and it was me sitting down, and the door had to go, and I had to get up and answer it. Okay. And I realised that takes all day. You're up and down all day. So now, if it's like you answer the door, I just change the line to "come in." So, because I know about directing now, I go, well, that'll take ages. I'm not doing that. That needs a wig. I'm not wearing a beard. So that's how I choose my roles. My ideal role would be, I think, a spaceman. Because you're just floating around in the same thing. You can't... No makeup. You can just have a wee where you are. You don't need to go to the toilet. That would be my ideal role.
Oh, how different, then? How different the acting style of Ronnie Corbett? Because how many weeks of a fish-only diet did you go through before taking on the role of a sea lion in Fierce Creatures? This is unbelievable. I mean, it's like watching a documentary, isn't it, Juliet?
I love the flippers.
I love the glasses. I feel like there's no concession at all.
I just accepted that. Yeah, well, some seals wear glasses.
But in Operation Snatch, that you've maybe
I haven't
heard-
seen it.
No, no. Well, I've been.
Ever.
Ever.
I'm not going to tell you about it. I'm not telling you about it.
It was a war. It was a war film.
No, it was.
It wasn't a war film.
Yes, it was. It was a war film.
That's what I said.
Yes. About Gibraltar.
Yes.
Because I was driving down Baker Street one day and a car overtook me and Terry Thomas flagged my car down and said, I've just had a wonderful idea because I'm doing a film about Gibraltar and the Barbary apes. And would you somebody's guessed already. Barbary apes. Would you ring up the director, Robert Day, and go and see him, you see? And the theory was that in Gibraltar, if there was a sudden drop in the population of Barbary apes, the UK would lose control of Gibraltar during the war. So they had soldiers playing Barbary apes.
Is that real?
That is real, yeah.
Why?
Do you know
the
the story?
theory was that the
Are you
Barbary
following
ape
me?
population
not
would...
the film.
Oh, no, not the film, but this thing. So this is real?
Yes.
They had soldiers dressing up as Barbary apes?
Yes, diminutive soldiers, slightly diminutive soldiers. Yeah, absolutely.
Hello.
And so I did that. That was my
But
phone.
hold on, wait a minute. So, during the war,
Yes.
Gibraltar found soldiers to dress up as apes
Yes.
if there weren't enough apes.
Yeah, that's right.
Why did we need there to look like there was lots of apes?
Because there was a spiritual theory existed that if Gibraltar wasn't peopled by enough Barbary apes, I won't take long.
And so someone had to go along with it. This was a wind-up. This was a subject.
What I like is that thing, you know, that classic scene, kind of, Dad, what did you do during the war?
I don't know how to talk about it, son. I don't know how to talk about it.
No,
That's amazing.
yeah.
So you played a Barbary ape in that. But
Yes,
then there's
and a soldier, of
And a
course.
soldier, of course.
Yes, yes.
But now there's an urban sort of myth that you are one of these apes in Stanley Kubrick's 2001.
No, but funnily enough, he did ask to see me after I'd...
He saw you in Gibraltar and thought, that's amazing.
He saw me in Gibraltar.
Who's that ape? That's not an ape, that's Mr. Corbett. That's not an ape. That's Mr. Corbett.
Yeah.
I like the cut of his chin.
So that isn't one of you. You were not one of those.
No, I wasn't. I
Did you
wasn't.
turn it down?
I turned it down, yes. It got too technical.
Some acting studio, he could have done it.
Is this all true, what just happened? You had to pretend to be there were people who pretended to be apes in the war.
Yes.
You did one of those in a film. Stanley Kubrick saw you and wanted you to be an ape in...
Yes.
2000...
No, actually, he saw me doing a little spot on Sunday night at the Palladium, and he said he would be ideal for one of my apes.
Oh, he's good. He's still got it. He's still got it.
It just happened.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh, my God. Throw a banana at him. That's amazing. Now, Juliette Binoche. The movie you're here to tell us about is brilliant. It's called 1,000 Times Good Night. It opens on the 2nd of May, and seriously, it's fantastic. So tell us the premise. You play a photographer, but not just a photographer.
I play a war photographer. And the story is, you know, the dichotomy between the family and her passion being a war photographer. It's almost like an obsession. And when she comes back home, of course, there are a lot of conflicts because it's a dangerous places. And she's going to have a journey with her daughter, and who's 15 years old, and she's going to learn about what she does. And I mean, it brings a lot of, you know, big themes in life, and being a passionate mother is not an easy thing to do, especially when you're going to war zones and very difficult, dangerous places. So the film is really developing this subject.
Well, we've got a bit, so just to put it in some context, we discover that you have infiltrated a group with a suicide bomber.
Right.
And this is you as a photographer,
right.
And you're in the van with
right.
the suicide bomber. And it's almost dialogue-free, that
yes.
whole thing. And it is, seriously, it's one of the most nerve-wracking. When you see it as part of the movie, this is really nerve-wracking. But here we go. Is so good. And what's the link to Ireland? Is it just because that's the biggest contrast between where you are working and where you live?
Right. So, yeah, we shot in Ireland.
Can I just say, that's a lovely house. Where is that?
It's outside of Dublin.
It's lovely. I wonder, is it for sale?
It's beautiful.
Is it for sale? No, seriously, the film's worth seeing for the house. It's a lovely location. If you are selling, do, yes.
Now, where do you live, Di?
Where do I
Mainly
live?
in Switzerland or France?
No, in Paris.
In Paris?
Yeah,
All
in
right.
France,
Oh, yes, yes. Oh, I know where Paris is.
Switzerland.
It's at the other end of the Eurostar.
In France, oh, yes.
Because...
Where do you live? Don't give too much away. Could be a spy. You know that monkey you were talking to out there?
Oh, dear.
Because it's interesting, because people talk about, you know, humour travelling. I mean, the Office people made versions of it, or the original one was sold.
There was actually a French version and a French-Canadian version as well.
And was there anywhere they didn't find it funny?
I don't know, because it went in its... the original format in about 90 to 100 countries, I think it is now, wow. Which may be subtitled or dubbed, and then there were, I think, 8 remakes. The American, Israeli, French, German. So I don't know. I think they're trying to make one in China. The ratings have got to be good with that one, hasn't it? I mean, ratings, yeah, 1 billion. 1 billion last night.
What is it? We were thinking about how jokes travel, OK? We have a very international audience. As we know, we've got... And, so, we've asked our non-British friends if they will share a favourite joke with us, OK? So, first off is Emmy. Is it Emmy? Emmy, there's Emmy. Hello. Do stand up. Stand up, Emmy. Hi. So, where are you from?
France.
Another French person. OK, so if you do your joke in French, sort of line by line, Juliette, could you translate the joke? If you translate the joke, and then we'll see if we find it funny. No pressure, Emmy. We're a friendly crowd. OK, so off you go. First line of your joke.
Donc, c'est un singe qui rentre dans un bar et qui demande au barman.
It's a monkey who enters into a bar.
Ronnie again! It's all about Ronnie. OK, so a monkey goes into a bar.
Et il demande au barman.
And he's asking the barman.
Est-ce que vous avez des bananes?
Do you have bananas?
I knew that one.
I knew that.
I knew that one.
Non, on n'a pas de bananes.
No, we don't have any banana.
Le singe continue. Est-ce que vous avez des bananes?
The monkey continues to say, do you have banana?
Non, on n'a pas de bananes.
No, we don't have any banana.
Est-ce que vous avez des bananes?
Come on, do you have banana?
Donc là, il s'énerve et il fait, écoutez, si vous continuez à me demander si j'ai des bananes, je vous cloue la langue contre le mur.
Oh, my God. Listen, if you still keep saying that you're asking for banana, I hammer your tongue on the wall with I hammer a nail under your tongue.
Is that the punchline? Oh, okay. Juliet found it very funny. I thought maybe that's the end of the French joke.
Stories because I always laugh before it ends. But so what's
Okay, so yeah.
Et le singe demande, est-ce que vous avez des clous?
The monkey asks, do you have nails?
Non.
No.
Est-ce que vous avez des bananes?
Do you have bananas?
Is that the end? Merci, Amy. Well done, Amy. Very good. Okay, one more. We've got a lady from Colombia. Where's the lady from Colombia? Oh, there you are. Hello, stand up too. Hi. What's your name?
Patricia. Or Patricia.
Oh, Patricia. Patricia. Okay. So, do you want to... What, should we hear it? What language is this going to be?
Spanish, yes.
Well, who can translate that?
What language?
Is it quick? Is it quick?
I could make it quick.
Well, tell it quickly in Spanish, and then we'll then tell it again in English.
Speaks English.
What? All right, just tell it in English. Then. Just tell it.
Oh, you're ruined it. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Tell it in Spanish. Yeah, Ricky, you ruined it. Spanish. Tell it in Spanish quickly.
Right. Dos amigos se encuentran después de mucho tiempo de no verse y empiezan a hablar del pasado y de los amigos, etcétera. Y uno le dice al otro, ¿has visto a alguien del pasado? Y dice, no, vi a María. Ah, María. ¿Quién es María? No, María... ¿Te acuerdas de María? ¿Te acuerdas de María? Una chica muy delgada, plana, no tenía tetas. ¿Te acuerdas? Sí, me acuerdo. Pues la vi la semana pasada. ¿Y qué? ¿Está así? No. ¿Se hizo cirugía cosmética en las tetas? No, artritis, una artritis horrible.
All right. You're in English. Do you...
I think I got the gist of it, but I don't know if I'm going to do it justice. A monkey with huge boobs going...
Okay, well, tell us in English.
Okay, two friends meet after a long time. They're old school friends, and they talk about the past. And have you seen this? Have you seen someone? He said, oh, yes, I saw Maria. Funnily enough, I saw Maria last week. Who is Maria? You remember Maria? She was very slim, very flat-chested. You remember? Not very pretty. Oh, yes, I remember her, yes. Well, I saw her, and she is looking like this. Wow, she had, breast enlargement. No, she's got terrible arthritis.
Very good. Okay.
Because they thought she was saying she's like this, i.e. she's got huge breasts. But they go, no, she's got terrible arthritis.
I like translate the English.
Hey, Ricky Gervais, Series 2 of Derek starts at Channel 4 on the 23rd of April, and then Netflix gets the whole thing on the 30th of May. Is that right?
That's right, yeah, around the world, yeah.
Now, you seem to get a genuine buzz out of making Derek and the reaction you get. Because I guess it's a very different reaction that you've never got for anything you've done before.
No, with Derek, it's like genuine love, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's just like really sweet, sincere people say what it means to them. So, it was quite shocking at first for everyone to be so lovely, yeah.
And in terms of being well observed, because it does seem very well observed, apparently an awful lot of women in your family either do or have worked in care homes.
Yeah, my mum, my sister-in-law, her kids, I think about 6 or 7, all the women folk. The men, not so much.
No.
But all the women folk, I've got like 35 years of anecdotes from either care homes, or, just old people or Alzheimer's homes. So, it was. I like to write about what I know.
And obviously there's loads of old people in it. So what's the balance of kind of actors and just regular old people?
Well, you can be an actor and an old person.
You can be both.
I hope to be one day. I hope to be old and an actor. No, some of them really are in care homes. Yeah, some of them in retirement homes. There's one in actors' retirement home.
Yeah, Brinsworth, of course.
Yeah, she's in one in London. Oh, you know them all.
I know them all. And we've got one along the road from us that is just being refurbished.
You do.
And Anne and I went along a fortnight ago, say a few words and start the digging of the new area, you know.
Yes.
And
what, graves? Not already.
No.
That's a bit.
A new building. Oh, give me a hug.
Not long. Not long for you. Not first.
And the manager of the home had said to the lady, "Oh, we've got little Ronnie coming with his wife." And oh, she said, "I don't like him. I like the other one." So he sent her to Brighton for the day. Oh, God.
And when you're writing the scripts, do you ever kind of go, actually, I cannot ask a very old lady to say that?
Sometimes in the writer's room you're brave. You're very brave in your writing. Then you think, well, I've got to ask them to say that line now. But I usually pluck up courage, and they're great. They're wicked. They're brilliant.
Right.
But
that
brilliant.
picture you showed us, did that actress know that Kevin was looking up her?
Of course. Oh, of course. It's a scene that he's a pervert, so he says... they start the aerobics, and he slides off his chair, and he goes, "I fucking love Wednesdays." He kept laughing because the actor, who's lovely, David, knows how absurd it is. So, you know, he's in character, but then he goes, "This is ridiculous," and they all start laughing. But they're honestly, there's not one of them that's ever said, "Oh, I can't say that." They know it's a joke, and they're brilliant.
Let's have a look at a clip from Derek. This is a sort of, it's a kind of you as Derek on a quest to find love.
Yes, we get Derek internet dating in this series.
All right.
Right.
I'm stressed. Look, my dad's taking Tom's nan out on a date.
Why have you not ever tried dating before?
No.
Get yourself an internet dating profile. Put your picture up.
Sweetheartsonline.com. Sorry, your inbox is empty. It's always going to be empty. No one wants to go out with me.
You'll be all right, mate. Believe it or not, I used to think I'd never make anything of my life.
You've got a date? What, off the website?
Yeah. Shall I book a restaurant? Yeah?
Cuisse de grenouille.
Yeah.
The starter, it's frog's legs.
Legs off a... What, a real frog?
Sure.
What about the frogs? What legs you took off? Are they disabled now?
The frog is dead.
I looked at Toad once. Adorable.
And in terms of getting older, I read an interview where you said you quite look forward to being older.
Yeah, I mean, I'm as I said, I'm getting old now. My knees are gone, and my back aches, and I get up and I wake up in the morning now and I go, oh, I didn't die. You know, and then, do you know what I mean? Yeah. And then you've got to do it all again. Yeah. But I mean...
Is there a thing, I don't know if it's the same in France, is it easier in France?
What?
The whole ageing thing? Are people more relaxed about it? Because people do panic about it here.
No, I think it's the same everywhere on the planet. We're going through the same thing. All the stages and all. So,
and is there a weird thing for an actor, well, I suppose for any actor, that thing, when you're reading a script and they go, oh, no, you're not that part, you're this part.
Well, you actually guess it while you're reading it.
Now, one of the things I loved Ronnie in was Sorry. In sitcom.
Sorry.
Because in that, now, so you still lived at home.
Yes.
What is the age difference between you and Barbara Lott?
Well, Barbara, I suppose, was maybe... I don't know how old I was then. Was I about 50 then? Or 47, I don't know. Barbara was perhaps 72. But...
No, I think she was only 10 years older than you.
Oh, was she? Will you tell me what to say?
That was funny. Yes, that was like a barrister trying to catch you out. I put it to you, Mr. Corbett, that she was only 10 years old. Although nowadays, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Areas.
Yeah, in some areas. Yeah. Sorry. Now, whenever Ricky's here, we do like to check what else he's been putting up on Twitter, because you He tweets a lot. Now, you guys, you don't tweet, do you? Tweet? No, you don't tweet.
I don't what?
Tweet.
Tweet. Yeah, I
suggest
don't
you
tweet
don't.
at all.
No.
I love the internet. I mean, going on.
I'm sure you do, Ronnie.
Men who like to be monkeys.
.com.
There'll be one. There will be one. If you were to put that in, you'd find something horrendous.
With a picture of Ronnie. So, one of the things that Ricky's been put up recently is that thing. They call it ad fail, but it's basically when the layout in a newspaper is unfortunate. You know, where they put one article beside another article, and obviously nobody looked at the two articles together. Yeah. So this is one you tweeted. I think it's a Canadian paper.
Yeah.
This one. Data sees NS at forefront of obesity trend beside pancakes. and then you did. Was this yesterday?
Yesterday, I saw this sign, and I couldn't believe my luck.
Check this out. They were a little bit squashed.
I think I said spacing is everything.
I know something like, yeah, we can fit the is in. It's fine. We can fit the is in. It's the wig. It's a pub called the Wig and Pen.
It's the Wig and Pen is open for business. Trying to put the is on a different line.
Yeah, but we found some more of these. So, you know, in magazines, the fold in the magazine thing, that can go wrong. Here's one. I don't think anyone's going to want to drink that milkshake.
Looks like cheese.
It's like Ricky Gervais is like the red button. Then on billboards, it can go wrong with billboards. So driving down the highway in America, and there's a nice big billboard saying, "Where's Daddy?" And as you drive on, you discover Spearmint Rhino Gentleman's Club. And finally, this is just like, I love that someone took this picture. They obviously knew what they were doing when they took this picture, but it's all, that'll be funny. And you know what? It is. Here's an ad for Coca-Cola. Well, not all the ad fails. Very good. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's music time. I adore this lady, adore her. She's a huge star in her native Ireland and now making big inroads here and in the States. Singing her new single, It's Good to Be Alive. Please welcome Imelda May!
My thoughts are dark and empty. I'm not crying out loud. Don't know what am I asking for if an answer can't be found. The loneliness is killing, though there's someone in my bed. There's only so much living and I fear I could be dead. But then standing at my window when the night seems like it's won, and everything seems brighter with the signing of the sun. And I said, oh my God, it's good to be alive. Oh my God, it's good to be alive. I know one thing for sure is that I'll die today. Yeah, it's good to be alive, yeah. Lying in my bedroom, my eyes are wide awake. My body's tired and giddy.
Isn't that just a happy thing? I love that.
Oh, good.
It's fantastic.
Good.
It's fantastic. That's the single, but it's from the album Tribal.
Yeah, new album, just out.
Okay. What I like about you, your stuff is all up. It's all very happy and...
Good. Well, I have me moments. I'm not, like, neurotically happy. Yeah, so I'll have me moments and then, yes, but mostly I like writing happy songs because it's great at the gigs when you're gigging it and you have to gig it for a few years. You have fun with it and
So
fun
you
with the
wrote
crowd.
that one?
Well, yeah, I write my own songs, yeah.
Oh, gosh, lovely.
Yeah. Oh, just do the whole thing. But tell us about this now. So, the last time you were here, you didn't have a baby, but now you have a baby.
Yes, I do.
How old...
That's how it works.
Yeah. You can still...
At some point, you don't have a baby.
Yeah, you can still have a baby. I probably wouldn't be talking about it.
You can, but if you've got a baby, there was a point when you didn't have one.
Yeah, but that was when she was last year. She didn't have it. But I felt that. How old is it? It's a girl you have, isn't it?
Violet.
Violet. How
Violet
old is Violet?
Kathleen. She's a year and a half.
A year and a half. But now she is talking now.
Oh, yep. But she takes after her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But there
she
are
talks
some.
a lot.
There are some language issues.
Oh, the A language issue. I said something once in front of her. Just once, and I thought, oh, she didn't notice that. And then we were walking along a hotel corridor, and I had her on my hip, and she's so pretty and gorgeous and sweet. And a guy was walking along with me, and came along beside me and said, hi. And I said, hello. And he went, liking the hair. And I went, oh, thank you. Liking the outfit. Oh, yeah, thanks. And then he said, you're doing an Imelda May thing there. And I said, yeah, I get that. And, and just as we got to the lift, he said, are you getting on? And I said, oh, no, I'm waiting on the... No. And just before the doors closed, he was going, cute baby, you know. He just got into the lift, he stood there smiling at us, and just before the lifts closed, she just looked at him like that and looked at me and just went, asshole! I was mortified, but quite proud. Is that wrong?
She knew how to say it, and she recognised one. It was good. Yeah. And Amelia, you're gigging all the time, aren't you?
Yeah, like mad. It's non-stop. It's great.
Brilliant. Well, listen, good luck with all the gigs, and just continued success to you. You deserve it all.
Thanks very much.
Right, before we go tonight, just time for a story or two in the red chair. Who's there? Hello.
Hi.
Oh, my God. We've never seen glamour like it on the red chair. What's your name?
Julie.
Julie? Lovely. Where are you from, Julie?
I'm originally from South Korea.
All right. Do you live in London now?
Yes.
All right. And what do you do here?
I'm a law student.
A law student. OK. Off you go with the story, Julie.
So last summer, me and 5 of my girlfriends, we went on a girls' holiday to Alicante. And I got really constipated.
Is it wrong? Yeah, no.
Is it wrong?
No, we were all thinking it.
Well, the idea, Juliet, is that they tell their best story. It's like either the most interesting or their funniest story in their whole lives.
Right.
And
you didn't want to hear the rest of it.
There was something about her and her girlfriends in Alicante that was just kind of irritating.
Yeah, 5 of my girlfriends, like she's got hundreds.
Yeah.
I haven't got 5 friends. You know what I mean? So she had to go.
And there was something, I don't know what it was.
Now, I used to have a problem with this because I just felt so sorry for them and I couldn't stand it. But now I quite like it.
Oh, yeah, right.
Because I think they sort of want it as well, don't they, really?
Yeah.
It's a disappointment if you don't get flipped back on the chair, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what he says.
They'd be upset if I didn't.
Yeah. Where do they go, Graham?
Where do they go?
Where do they go after?
I don't know.
I know, but where
to heaven,
are they in another place?
We're not there anymore.
Oh, I know, but
They're back. They just...
There's a spike.
Oh,
right.
Give them a candle.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, have you got somebody else now?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
So now we all understand again.
Yes.
Let's do it again.
Yeah, let's do it again. Now we're all on board.
Whoa.
And Juliet, do feel free. Feel free.
I'm not doing
this. If you're feeling a little ennui, just knock them off. Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Don't tip him. I love him.
OK, great. We're very well. We're all the better for seeing you. What's your name?
I'm James.
James. And where do you live, James?
I live in Surrey.
In Surrey? And what do you do for a living, James?
I'm a civil engineer.
Brilliant. Ooh, he's a civil engineer. He does something useful, and he lives in Surrey. Off you go with the story.
This story involves getting locked in a toilet.
Were you dressed as a monkey?
Nearly. I was dressed without any clothes, so... I wasn't dressed when it happened, so...
You were naked in the toilet?
I was naked in a toilet, yeah.
Why?
I had a very important meeting at half past 8 in the morning.
Yes.
I went into the bathroom, closed the door, went to the toilet, and then when I got up to get out of the toilet, the door broke. So I was stuck in the bathroom, had a very important meeting in a couple of hours. I wasn't sure what I was going to do, so sat there for a couple of seconds, think what to do. I thought, well, the best thing to do is to call the fire brigade. So my wife...
You maybe should have thought for longer, I feel.
Perhaps. I was in a bit of a
I understand.
A very important meeting to go to.
We get it. Very important meeting. Very important meeting.
So my wife called the ambulance the fire brigade. Called the fire brigade, and she told them what it was about. I was basically stuck in the bathroom, and there was nothing medically wrong with me, just that I was stuck in there. And they turned up to the front door at 6:30 in the morning.
No, don't you pull this.
No, I'm not.
With the blue lights on.
He's still going. He doesn't care.
And basically blue lights on, and they did a whoop whoop outside the front door, and then 4 big burly firemen got me out of the bathroom, broke the door, got me out of the bathroom, and I walked out with a face cloth over my privates. And I still made the meeting at 8:30.
The very important meeting. Oh, my God. I can't believe we sat through that whole thing. I know. Well done, everyone. If you'd like to join us on the show, let us know at the Big Red Show. You can contact us on our website via this address. Thank you to my lovely guests tonight. Imelda May, everybody. Ricky Gervais. Ronnie Corbett. And Juliette Binoche. Join me next week with comic actor Seth Rogen, episode star Matt LeBlanc, and Hollywood heartthrob Zac Efron. I'll see you then. Good night, everyone. Bye.